Oh, hi. Come on in. I'm David Letterman. Just having a little fun here. In fact, I like to think of myself as Mr. Fun. What exactly is fun? Well, Webster's New Collegiate Dictionary tells us that fun, which, by the way, in the dictionary comes just before fungus infection, and isn't that always the case? Fun is anything which provides amusement or enjoyment. Certainly seems simple enough. Now then, where do we go to find fun? Well, I guess you could start by looking in the yellow pages under fun. And in the yellow pages, fun is right next to funerals. I believe there's a message there also. Under fun, we have an ad here for Al the Clown. It says Al is perfect for any occasion. Can you imagine being so hard up for fun that you actually phone a clown that you looked up in the yellow pages? Oh, sure, I guess if you really want to impress that certain someone on a date. Join me now for the next half hour as I go looking for fun.
Home Box Office presents David Letterman, Looking for Fun. With guest stars George Miller, Howard Taylor, Lily Kuttner, Mr. Kuttner, with Merrill Marco as the date, and introducing Lopez.
Oh, I care, dear, for you, Betty, and I long, dear, for your kiss.
When you're looking for fun... Excuse me. Nice theme music. When you're looking for fun, don't overlook the obvious. There are truth in advertising laws. If it says fun, it has to be fun. Well, here we are at the Family Fun Center. So named, of course, because there actually is something here for each and every member of the family. I know Mom, for example, likes to load up on potato salad and waffles, come down here and weigh herself, then slip right on over to the photo booth, take some of those exciting before and after pictures. Also, you see a lot of wedding parties down here, taking those pictures to commemorate the event of a lifetime. Boy, I tell you, this has got to be Dad's favorite. If you can't afford that trip to Las Vegas, the old dollar bill changer is the next best thing. And this is also kind of fun. See if you can get it to take a personal check. And you know, I believe that kids of all ages never tire of coming in here, hanging around, watching the cigarette prices go up. And what child doesn't enjoy the rollicking fun of a puppet show? Boy, oh boy, take a look at that excitement, will you? This, of course, is the story of Snow White, the Seven Dwarfs, and the Chipmunk. And I don't know about you, but those figures are so lifelike that it's almost frightening, isn't it? Woo! Yes, sir, for my money, this baby falls into the category of almost too much fun. That brings up kind of an interesting point. In a place like this where you're supposed to have fun, what happens if you have too much fun? Do you have special medical provisions, safety regulations? Excuse me, if somebody comes in here and has too much fun, do you have like an ambulance or anything?
You have an ambulance, yeah.
Oh, you have an ambulance? Ambulance. We're outside the Fun Arcade now, and we're going to visit with some people and find out just what kind of fun they had inside. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Do you mind turning around?
What?
Take a look right into the camera there. Did you have a lot of fun in there?
Where?
Right inside over.
What, are you a cop or what?
No, we're just, you know, looking for fun. Certainly sorry you boys and girls had to hear that.
What a perfect night.
Here's kind of another tip for you. It's possible to have fun outdoors as well as indoors. Yes, that's right. And those of us who live here in Southern California are especially lucky because we have the wonderful weather, the beautiful mountains, the Pacific Ocean, the beaches, and in addition to all of those things, one of the truly great waterways of the world. Ah, the mighty Los Angeles River, fabled in story and song. It's the last of the truly unspoiled two-lane rivers. I can't think of anything more invigorating this time of day than the smell of wet concrete. And I can't think of a more beautiful spot on the face of the earth for such activities as game fishing, How you doing? Catch anything? Oh, there's good eating, huh? Recreational boating is great here. Good place for parallel parking. See a lot of driver's ed classes down here. Also this time of year, if you get to the river, get a chance to see the bacteria running. But what I really enjoy doing, my favorite way to have fun, is get yourself a sturdy craft and pit it against the fury of Mother Nature. Eat your hearts out, folks. Today we're cruising all the way to Van Nuys and back. A little more. Get a little closer and we can bounce it in. You certainly have to envy Californians who are lucky enough to live near the beautiful Los Angeles River, and we're talking with one such resident right now. What is your name, sir?
Santino.
And where do you live?
Across the street.
Now, do you enjoy fishing?
I love fishing.
How about boating?
I love a boating.
Picnics with the family?
Of course.
Now, do you ever do any of those three things right here at the Los Angeles River?
Are you crazy?
Have you ever actually been down to the river?
Long time ago.
Yeah?
I enjoy all in my car.
It's the kind of memory that'll last a lifetime. Here's a good reminder on how to have fun. Don't leave sightseeing to the tourists. For example, I lived in Hollywood for about 4 or 5 years before I ever allowed myself the fun of paying a visit to the Hollywood Wax Museum, but boy, am I glad I did. Now, if you're going to come here for a visit and you want to ensure yourself the most fun possible, pay attention to this simple warning up there, all right? If you have a weak heart, bad nerves, or are expecting a baby, enter at your own risk. Believe me, this is sound advice because most of these stars have never looked scarier. We're still not sure if these are stars or just relatives of the stars, but it's obvious that they have been sculpted from memory. Everywhere you go in the Wax Museum, you hear people saying the same thing. Is that Vic Tayback or Marie Osmond? I think that's either Sidney Poitier or Ronnie Howard. This is my favorite display at the Wax Museum, a tribute to Cary Grant, the simulation of his footprints and his handprints in the cement. And gosh, what can you say about this great light comedy actor? He was wonderful in the Philadelphia Story, and Cary Grant was never better in North by Northwest. And frankly, Cary Grant has to be my... Sid Grauman. Ladies and gentlemen, Sid Grauman, who also enjoyed Cary Grant as I did. In fact, many folks felt that Sid Grauman would have been the next Cary Grant had he been a little taller. A fitting, glowing tribute to Sid Grauman. Well, here's something that's always plenty of fun. Get yourself one of these maps to the homes of the movie stars. This is Vince Quivero. He sells the maps, and if I were to buy one of these things, whose home would I be seeing?
Well, David, actually you're surrounded here around the corner here on Carrollwood. We've got a fellow named Burt Reynolds. It's 98 on the map, and this 92 up here is Gregory Peck. Rod Stewart, 117, everybody's musician. That's a nice little house there. It's a peach-colored house. That Walt Disney estate is right here, that 33. 96, Elvis Presley. Remember him?
Mm-hmm.
Over here, there's Carol's
are,
house, Coochie
those are all
Coochie's
great,
right
and
around the corner from Lucille
we'll be taking a look at
Ball.
them later in the
If you
show.
go 2 houses up from that,
We have
you come
time,
to,
but right now I think we have something
Remember
even
Columbo?
more exciting
Well, that's
planned for you.
everybody's favorite
Excuse me, Vince, do you have
Oh,
George Miller's address there?
George Miller. Over here's a Miller, Ann Miller. We have Ann Miller here, and there's Natalie Wood, Robert Wagner, Doris Day, and Ed McMahon right here. There's Milton Berle's house.
I'm inside a chic Hollywood apartment located on glamorous Sunset Boulevard, and as much fun as it is to visit the homes of the stars, I think it's even more fun to find out how the stars themselves live, what they do to have fun. And that's what we're going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, a man who is one of Hollywood's fastest-rising young comedy stars has invited us into his home. Certainly a man who needs no introduction.
No, I do need an introduction.
You've seen him on all your favorite television shows. Ladies and gentlemen, comedian George Miller. Let's see if he's home.
Dave.
Why,
How
hello,
you doing?
George. George, thank you very much
Nice
for
to see you.
letting us into your home to tell us how you
My
have fun.
pleasure.
How do you have fun, George?
I have fun all different kinds of ways. I have friends over. Frank Sinatra was in
Frank
2
Sinatra
months
was
ago. He'd been taping Crosswits, and he dropped down here. Kind of a full day for Frank.
You know, George, when you step into this edifice, it's breathtaking. I love what you've done here. What is this?
I like to pile things in corners. I don't know why. I've always been like that.
That's fun for you?
A lot of people, it is fun for me. A lot of people don't know. Underneath this is the body of singer-songwriter Eddie Rabbitt. He's down there someplace.
It's a wonderful but yet somehow tragic story, and you've done a nice job with that corner. This, I'm guessing, is
the entertainment
the
center.
entertainment center.
I
of
have my
your-
television set. I watch Merv Griffin every night.
yes.
It's the biggest thing I do in life. Last night I watched one of his wonderful theme shows, Actors Who Think They Are Interesting.
Oh, darn, I was out. Now,
Missed that one, huh?
yeah, what, you know, excuse me just a minute. I'd like to ask you, couldn't help but notice you have lettuce on your bed.
This is my famous salad bar.
Salad bar, that's fun for you?
That's fun for me.
All right, fine. Thank you very much. I guess on our way out, we'll just pass through the kitchen. This must be the scene of...
This is quite a thing with me. In 1962, Nikita Khrushchev visited, left me this fine china.
I think anyone who's ever done any time will recognize this sort of dishware.
I think you're probably right.
And of course, on our way out, we'll pass through, the mirror. You have a mirror?
The mirror, yeah, once in a while, if I have nothing to do, I'll write maybe somebody's name in blood on the mirror. So
It's fun for you.
that's always
And
fun
the
for me.
refrigerator, always a source of fun.
Eating is one of my greatest pleasures in life. My favorite product of all time to eat, and I know it's yours too, is the Swanson's Hungry Man TV dinner.
TV dinner,
If there's anything
yeah.
I like when I'm really hungry, it's a thimbleful of soup.
Thimbleful of soup. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been visiting George Miller, a rising young comedy star
I've
in
got
his
some more
home
things in here
on
that I
the
think you'd be very
lovely
interested in.
Sunset Strip. George, don't bother to show us out. Thank you very much. I certainly appreciate your time. Too bad Donnie Most wasn't home. I believe that part of the fun of living in Los Angeles, occasionally you'll be out dining, running errands, going to the laundromat, shopping, and you'll run into a star, TV star, a motion picture star, whatever. It's always pretty exciting. I'm standing near the world-famous Hollywood intersection of Cahuenga and Lankershim. Boy, the dreams those names conjure, huh? Behind me, as you can see, is the Uni Cafe, where not only will you see stars, but according to the sign, you can actually mingle with the stars. We're going to get some folks to help us out with this. Excuse me, are you folks busy? Come on over here a second. Come on, how do you do? My name's David Letterman. What is your name?
My name is Lily Kuttner
Lily, nice to see you. Where are you from?
from New York.
And how about you, sir?
I'm Mr. Kuttner. I'm from New York, too.
Would you people be on vacation now?
Yes,
And have you done some sightseeing?
we did. We went to the Universal Studios. We went to see the Museum of Wax Museum. We went to see the Getty Museum. We're trying some more if we'll have time.
Yeah, now the Wax Museum is not the same as the Museum of Wax. That's a whole different display. You should take that in also. Do you like TV and movie stars?
Yes, we do. We hope to see some.
Well, did you see the sign here that said mingle with the stars?
No, not yet.
Right there, this right there,
Yes,
mingle with
sir.
the stars.
Yes.
Is that anything you'd be interested in doing?
Oh, I have to talk with my husband.
All right, the Kuttners will be talking it over.
Maybe we will go in. We will have
You have
time today.
time?
We will go in. Maybe we'll
Think
go
we have
into the-
time?
I think so.
Oh, let's go.
All right, let me, you got to understand, there's no money involved here.
Well,
It's
we
just
don't
a
look
joke.
for
We
money.
pay everyone
We don't look
handsomely
for
here.
money.
I didn't think you were looking for money. I'm going to give you a pad of paper and a pen. Just go inside there. We'll give you a couple of dollars. Drink all the coffee you want. We'll check back with you in a few hours. All you need to do, make a list of all the stars that you've seen and actually mingle with, all right?
Thank you, sir, very much.
Thank you. Lily, nice meeting you. Good luck to you. Thank you very much. There they go, ladies and gentlemen. The Kuttners, while they're in there mingling, we're on our way to have some more fun. A recent Harris poll indicated that dining out was America's #1 fun pastime. In fact, I like to say, enjoy life, eat out more often. Now, part of the fun of dining out is selecting just the perfect restaurant. There, of course, is endless criteria for making that decision. I selected this place purely on the basis of aesthetics. I think it's obvious from the first look that you're in for some fine dining. Give me an order escargot with onions, kraut, and relish, and a large wine.
Big one.
Sometimes I like to choose a restaurant just by the name alone. For example, this place, the Itchy Foot Restaurant. Oh, boy, it makes me hungry just thinking about it. Sometimes I'm drawn to a restaurant by the atmosphere or ambiance. For example, dining in this restaurant is a little like dining in a tropical rainforest. You have the majestic waterfall, the lush green foliage, the pond full of poisonous water snakes, and of course a delightful assortment here of exotic drinks. This one, I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but it's made principally of scotch and tang. This one here is a bit more colorful, and I believe it's made of gin and scope. I kind of like this one over here because I don't know if we can actually see that or not, but there are minnows swimming in that one. And kind of a tip to you if you're planning a visit to a restaurant like this, because of the nature of the drinks and the proximity to the waterfall, it's a good idea to know where the restroom is at all times. Excuse me, waiter?
Yes, sir.
I wonder if I could have some more of these parasols here, and bring me one of those drinks with the burning strips of magnesium in it, okay? Okay, thank you. Now, this restaurant is a lot of fun because it provides adults with the opportunity of pretending they're having dinner inside a giant fish, which I guess is a dream come true for most of us. You want to have some real fun when you come here, give the maitre d' 20 bucks. He'll give you a table near the liver. The front door is great. You don't want to see the back door. Every city in the United States has at least one rotating restaurant. I'm at Oscar's in Los Angeles, a very popular rotating restaurant. Rotating restaurants are fun. They're also very beneficial to your health because, quite frankly, nothing aids the digestion of a heavy meal like sitting in a room some 30 stories off the ground that's also spinning. I love it. I guess it's a throwback to the days of my youth when I'd spend Saturday afternoon loading up on cheap amusement park food, then ride the tilt-a-whirl till I turned that nice shade of aquamarine. You can't beat it. Excuse me, waiter. I wonder if I could get some more grease for these chili dogs.
More grease?
More grease, yeah. And I'll tell you what, here's 20 bucks. Have them crank the room up to 60, okay? All right. This place is great. Even the restrooms rotate. Enjoy life. Eat out more often. Sometimes I choose a restaurant as a backdrop for an intimate conversation. Enjoy your meal?
Wonderful.
Having fun?
Yeah, I really am.
It's kind of a fun place, isn't it? You know what else would be fun?
What?
Maybe I could dress up like a nurse. I want to dress up like a nurse.
What a perfect night for
Sorry, folks, hold on. We're back at Al's Universal Coffee Shop with the Kuttners, Lily and Israel. You folks having a lot of fun?
Mm-hmm.
Have you been?
You sure do have.
Yeah, you do have fun. Are you mingling
Yes.
with stars?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so? Well, tell me who you've seen. Who do you think you've seen?
Well, one gentleman who walked in, he had curly hair and it looked exactly like James Caan.
He looked like James Caan?
Yeah, he was dressed in boots and
he had
jeans.
boots? Was it James Caan?
Looks like
it. Looked
Looks like I hope.
Did you get some identification on the man?
I tried, but
See,
he
for our purposes, we're going to have some ID on these people.
You can't get, I'm not a policeman to take an identification for
I would
somebody.
hope you're not a policeman. Okay, who else have you seen? I can't give you James Caan.
Well, three people walked in, a young lady.
Young lady?
With two gentlemen.
With two gentlemen.
She
Now
was
that
dressed
sounds
up-
like a star. Okay.
She was dressed up in black pantyhose.
Black
and
pantyhose?
Just pantyhose and a overshirt. And she had her face made up like a clown.
That sounds like Zena Beth Hune.
Yes.
Or Debbie Reynolds, maybe.
And the gentleman, one gentleman had long black hair, very shabby, and he was dressed up in jeans and sneakers and t-shirt. And the other guy,
Now, who do you think? Who did he look like? Was he
Like rock music.
like like Mick Jagger, maybe, or Gavin
they
McLeod?
looked like,
Yeah,
possibly. And the
Okay.
other guy who had blonde hair and he had a ponytail.
that would be Tom
And-
Snyder, I guess, right? Don't you think?
I'm not sure, but
the
they looked
important
like
thing-
stars. They looked like
this
they
is
were
fun,
coming
isn't it?
out
You're having-
from a rock party.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Yes, and there was another lady, she came in, a little old lady came in with a young gentleman.
Oh,
and
boy.
she had a dog. It looked like Lassie from the movies.
Lassie from the movies. Well,
Yes.
again, without identification, we can't give you Lassie. Do you mind waiting a few more hours?
Oh, not at all.
Okay, I tell you what you do. Go ahead, order yourself some more coffee. I'll okay it, and if we can check back with you in a couple hours, that'd be great.
Thank you
We're
very
having fun, though, aren't we? It's fun? Yeah, okay. Thank you very much.
Here am I, here you are.
You know, one of the age-old forms of having fun is dating. But, of course, the age-old problem that goes along with that is, where are you going to find someone intelligent, attractive, fun to be with, just like yourself. Well, I guess you could call everybody in the telephone book. I know I've done that. Or you could place just one call. Here in the Yellow Pages, under Marriage-Massage, we have an ad for Wild Co-eds. Now, being a college guy myself, this immediately caught my eye. Wild Co-eds Outcall Massage. Let's give them a call. It says they're to call Eve for an appointment. Eve, I'm guessing, is the Dean of Women. And we'll see how things are on the campus. Hi. I was interested in making a date with one of your co-eds. Do you have a girl who would be like a comp lit major and maybe a phys ed minor? Hello? Apparently they're all busy with finals.
There's our favorite star above. What a bright shining star.
Here's a great way to have fun on a date. Call up a girl that you really want to impress, maybe at first date. Have her meet you at the airport and tell her you've got something really special planned. She'll love it. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, great. Nice to see you. How you doing?
Good.
You know why I asked you here?
Well, I think
Oh,
so.
darn. I wanted it to be a surprise. Here. Set up a chair. Come on, sit down.
Why?
Sit down. Come on, sit down.
Sit down?
So we can watch the luggage. You know what I like to do is come out here.
Are we going anywhere?
No, we're going to watch the luggage. Try and guess where the flight is from by the kind of luggage you see. You know what I mean? I have this theory that people begin to look like their luggage. Look at that. A black two-suiter, a brown overnight bag, a red carry-on bag. They didn't need to check that through. Go ahead, call a couple out. Come on, this will be fun. Come on, get into this.
Suitcase.
A blue hanging suitcase.
Excuse me, Mr.
Two-seater.
Letterman?
Yes, sir.
Can I see you for a moment?
Go ahead. I'll be right back. Go ahead and watch.
Yes,
What can I do for you?
Mr. Letterman, my name is Howard Taylor. I'm with the Pacific Restaurant Association. And look, we paid, our company paid you $1,600 to mention our slogan 4 times during the course of your show, and, well, so far you've only mentioned it twice. And,
Twice. What was the slogan? What's the slogan?
our slogan is, enjoy life, eat out more often.
And I only mentioned it twice?
Yes.
$1,600 bucks?
$1,600.
So what, I owe you 2?
Yes, 2 more, sir.
I appreciate your concern.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Say hello to the folks at the home office.
Okay.
Did I miss anything good?
What was that?
You know, this is relaxing. Have you noticed this is relaxing? You know, you should relax. You really ought to learn to relax. Enjoy life. Eat out more often. Look at that one. Boy, that's a big one, isn't it? Whew. You get a kid in that thing over there. No discussion of having fun would be complete without a brief mention of the fun you can have by entertaining a date in your very own home. This, of course, provides you with the rare opportunity to have everything just the way you like it. Intimate lighting gives you a romantic atmosphere, a cozy fire, fine wine, excellent food, and for real fun, a special surprise for that special someone.
What surprise?
I've ordered a clown from the Yellow Pages.
Hello there. I'm Al the Clown. How are you? Oh, there's
Fine,
my
Al.
telephone. Hello.
Hello.
A phone call for David from Santa Claus.
Oh, for
for
me?
you, David.
Just when you're having fun,
Yeah.
Santa calls. Hello, Santa. Oh, boy. I'm here at the legal clinic to explore the topic of fun and the law. Let me tell you exactly what's on my mind. I looked up fun in the Yellow Pages, and under fun, it had an ad for a guy named Al the Clown, and it said, he's perfect for any occasion, and it was under fun, so I thought, I'm guaranteed here some fun. And he came to the house, and quite honestly, it was the opposite of fun. It was embarrassing. He comes out, and he's giving balloons to people, and then you hear this honking noise, and he says it's a phone call from Santa. I don't get a lot of calls from Santa, you know. Quite frankly, it was not fun. Can I go after this guy?
I'm skeptical as to whether or not it's really going to be worthwhile for you to...
There's no implied guarantee there.
Well, again, it'd be contractual in nature, and if in fact there was some implication that he guaranteed fun, then I think you might have a basis. But unless you can tell me something like that, I'm skeptical as to whether I can go after him.
All right. Well, I appreciate the advice.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Letterman. Bye-bye.
You don't validate, do you?
No, we don't. Sorry.
Hi. Well, we're back here at Al's Universal Coffee Shop. It's, what, about 10 o'clock? And the Kettners have been here since, well, way before noon this morning, looking for stars for us and hopefully mingling with some stars. And who have you seen since we checked in with you last time?
Well, we tried, we saw enough. We are too tired to stay here much longer.
Well, I know that. It won't be much longer. Just tell me who you've seen, and we'll get on with the show.
We tried, but we didn't see too many
who
stars.
did you see? Let's just...
We saw, like, Robert Goulet.
Robert Goulet was here now, yeah.
Shelley Winters.
Shelley Winters. Was Robert Goulet drinking Swiss mocha? That would be a way to know if it was him.
No, it was
drinking coffee and Shelley Winters, you think you saw?
Yeah, you think so?
Looked like Shelley.
It looked like Shelley. But you, again, no positive.
No positive indication.
Yeah, I see. The night's still young. If you guys don't mind, I'll tell you what, just stay here. I'll be back in 2 hours at the latest.
I'm sorry.
No, 2 hours. No, I'm serious. 2 hours, I'll be back.
We had a long day.
We'll talk about the stars. Talk about the stars.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, take a couple hours, get a hot meal and a shower.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, the Kettners. Well then, what have we learned on the topic of having fun? You know, I think for me the most important thing about having fun is enjoy life. Eat out more often. Thank you, good night, and drive safely.
Wunderbar, wunderbar, what a perfect night for love. Here am I.
I don't know. I don't know why you travel with
Why, it's truly
That's great.
wunderbar.
People really, I don't feel good enough identification on like it, do you? You just can't have too much identification. What's that in the big yellow thing? Come on.
Why, it's more than
This is great. I can do this for hours.
oh, I care, dear, for you,
You haven't done?
and I long, dear, for your kiss.